No, you don't have to ask me, I'm far from sober.
Random question. Do you guys always think that massages lead to sex, or that they are a way to get sex?
100%.
What you? Oh, okay, so I don't mean
Yeah,
walk
you know
into a
what?
shop.
Don't say that. Don't say that, bro. Man's tried to. I'll tell you that story. So
Story time.
Whoa! We just started.
bro, you know you can actually need a massage for the sake of needing a massage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but just like massage. Oh, if you're massaging again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that's what you.
Yeah, I was. So because right now I need a massage in it, but I feel like if I said to one of you lot to give me a massage, would you lot think I'm offering sex?
100%. Like, yeah.
One, it depends on when, how, and settings.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's not always a go ahead. But yeah, if you're with a girl, that used to be my move back in the day.
Give me a massage.
Yeah, boy.
Is your back hurting you, babes?
Yeah, that used to be my move.
You know, man's right down by the booty crack.
Cocoa butter. Because back then, man, I get no massage oils. Man, just had the cocoa butter and that. Yeah, a little baby oil. At max, but man didn't have baby oil neither. Man had cocoa butter. You hear me? The Palmer's thing. Back then. Let's get to the end. If I flick it.
That is so funny.
And the worst thing is,
that babes wait head, just get scissors and just cut it.
you know when the cocoa butter's done, then it quickly turns to spit.
Oh wow!
Whoa. You see that man there?
Not on my back.
Oh, what? Yeah, not like you
Spreading COVID all over her
You know what
back.
I mean? That's that bad.
Wait, you're lying. Wait, have you done that?
No, I'm joking.
This is funny, you know, whatever.
Yeah, I'm joking. He said.
I've spat on girl before,
On the
but I
back?
was like, nah, not on the back. Not on the back.
That's rugged.
On the back.
Do you not like that shit though? Have
You're
you
on a
ever,
massage.
have you ever been like having sex with a girl, yeah, and you tell her to do something really random and
Yes.
she's actually done it?
Yeah.
What's your random thing that you've got?
Wait, for this time of story time.
I didn't sign up for the actual.
Wait, but I didn't like you ask her in the moment to do something.
Yeah, because obviously everyone talks a lot of shit in the moment, innit?
Yeah.
But like,
You know what? I've got a question actually.
You know the man asked.
No.
Yeah,
I've got a question. Yeah. So let's just say same setting. Like you ask her to do, or you ask him to do something weird, whatever, and they do it.
Something weird.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like you said, weird, didn't it?
Yeah.
Then they do it. Who's the weird one? You for asking or them for doing?
You're both the same thing. You're
yeah.
both trash.
So let's not judge each other, please.
Yeah, but do you know what? Do you know what makes it wrong? Because I don't know if you lot have been seeing the stuff that's been going on. Is Odell Beckham, and the girl was talking about him.
Oh yeah.
He wanted her to defecate on him.
Why did you defecate? What the
Because
hell?
that's
But you can't say shit.
That's what it is.
but then-
Word of the day.
What
TV show.
I read, it said the word defecate, so I thought I'd just
I'm
believe
like,
it, you know?
No, when she's reading from a teleprompter.
I only know what that means because I saw the clip.
Yeah, that's what
Had you said that, I would have been
But
like,
do you think it's weird that he asked her to do it, weird that she done it, or just weird that she spoke about it?
Put them all in the bin.
Yeah.
Put them all in the bin.
Yeah.
Who asked for that? Who asked for something like that?
I'm not here for that.
Like, you know what? Like, the whole line is just L's. Him for asking, her for doing it, then her for fucking telling everyone.
But because I don't think obviously it's not right at all, yeah. But I know there's some guys that have like different fetishes in it. I've got a guy who's got a foot fetish, whatever, yeah.
That's normal.
Yeah, it is kind of normal in this.
No, in comparison.
Yeah,
in comparison.
I don't know what it's like out there.
But the thing is,
scary.
if I'd done something for his fetish, I wouldn't go and tell people who he is and what I've done in his
that's a bit
fetish.
deep.
Because I feel like that's the level that's
for
going
though. You know what she did that for? She did that for
Yeah,
clout.
but
Clout,
shitting on
definitely.
shitting on
But
dude.
yeah, it was a bit nuts. She even said that. Man can't say he asked for that because you don't know, because she only said that. But
the
the fact that she admitted to filming herself while she was shitting, and she tried to give it a little way. She was like,
Yeah,
I was like, hold on, wait.
And I
you're
feel
shitting,
like
don't do that. That's
she
disgusting.
wouldn't just put it out of the air. Like he asked for that one.
You reckon?
Yeah, but then
I mean,
I
I don't
just
think she would've made it up.
But even if he did ask for
That'd
it,
be wild, man.
shouldn't there be some type of code that if we are doing
I mean, I thought there was a code.
that
Nah,
we
they ain't
shouldn't tell everybody?
You know they ain't no cold with
Yeah,
them
it's
MCs,
mean in
man.
these streets, you know.
Yeah.
Let me not say that's Chief Keef's baby one, apparently.
Is it? Well, the
He
thing
might
is,
fly over.
Don't fuck with cheek.
even though
Should be
people
in
were
the face.
talking about it, I think it actually more backfired on her for talking about it.
Oh yeah, like kissing and telling is a bunch of shit.
I mean, I don't know, because I feel like
shitting and telling, should I say?
Yeah, but then I just think like I just think it's rude. Like No, it is
Yeah, it
rude,
is,
isn't it? To just.
But let's be real, man.
But
This
it
been
gets
going
done
on
so
since
much.
the dawn of
You know
time,
what? You know what
man.
that brings? Because I wanted to talk about this last time, but did you hear about the chick that said how she sucked off like 11 basketball players?
No.
She was on what's it? No Jumper. She was doing an interview show, and her and what's that chick? Selena Powell.
Yeah.
No, she was with
Yeah.
her, but it was a next chick. And she
girl was
basically
a
said
hoe.
she sucked off 11 players on the team. Yeah.
How
my
old
man
is
she?
was
Named
like-
the
Wait, right.
Nah, she didn't name
How
her.
old was she? And we're not talking like college basketball. Or are we talking?
Yeah.
Oh, college-
NBA.
But she done it all like-
NBA.
Oh,
NBA.
Like
Okay.
a train, all at the same time.
Yeah, she was in the room. She
Can I
had
say
to
that
go
to
lick
say?
them.
I feel
Said
like-
because she's hanged out with them before. Boom, 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 and she's like, "Rah." She just ended up sucking off like 11 of them.
Just
I feel
ended
like-
up.
I-
And
no,
then
you know
that
what?
man was like, "Rah, what did you do with all the nuts?" She said she swallowed them.
Mad,
Alright, she's the MVP.
mad.
I got nothing to
You know what? I feel like at college level, I feel like that shit happens. But
Huh?
yeah, at college level, that wouldn't surprise me.
What, a chick sucking off?
Yeah, I feel like, especially
Yeah,
America,
yeah, I know what you
I
mean.
mean,
I know what you
Yeah,
mean.
but the thing
at
is,
NBA
yeah,
level, I think that's
most of the time, because I would think if
What?
somebody's like an NBA player, you'll do it for something
From
in
an
it.
NBA age.
But you actually done
And in
it
college age.
for what? Why would you suck
I'm
off
sure
the
she's.
other guy?
wanted to taste all of it,
I'm
To have a
sure
good time.
she sucked a lot of dicks before she sucked all 11 of them. And I bet you the dick she sucked before went no basketball players.
But do you know what? And do you know what else I saw this week? Yeah, Kane Brown. He's a comedian. I do a lot of shows
UK
with him.
comedian.
Yeah, yeah,
He's
UK
one of the
comedian.
funniest.
He is.
Yeah, he definitely is. He honestly
of the
do not
funniest.
turn up late if Kane Brown is hosting. Anyway,
He's a Netflix special.
yeah, he's actually really, really good, and he's funny as fuck, and he is sexy as hell.
Okay.
Oh,
And so he had, I don't know if you lot have seen it, the video's been going around, and he was having a conversation with somebody on his live, and she was saying that the girl ended up being with some guy, found out that he was cheating, he had slept with somebody across the road from her house, was cheating on her, and they were both having a baby, the two girls having a baby at the same time. And then the girl felt like, I need to get him back and give him revenge. So she went to a swingers party. She had sex. She made people like go down on her and have sex with her and whatever. And then she came home and she didn't wash. And then she made him go down on her, and that was her revenge.
girls are trash. I've been saying this.
But you know what's interesting about that though,
That's
yeah?
so premeditated,
It's like,
bro.
how is
It's
that? How is that revenge though? I don't.
Because he doesn't know.
Yeah, but it's like, well, for one, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. For two, she just went and slutted out herself that she has to live with now. Like, if he finds out about it, it's like, oh, fuck you. How you like that? But that's not gonna happen because he don't
Yeah.
know. She's just done the
I'm
nasty
sure
thing.
he knows now, no?
Huh?
Does he not know now?
Nah, because they're not even together.
But how did she
She probably just didn't
did
say
she like
what-
justify that? Did obviously asked her like, I don't know. I don't even
No,
know.
she-
what
the girl that was on the- the girl
How
that
did
was
she-
on the,
How did she make? How did
How'd she look herself in the mirror
How
the
did
next
she
day?
make that sound like she's on top?
No, it was her friend that was saying that.
That's what her bedroom did.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my partner went to cheat on me, so I just hoard myself out
And then-
in private.
And then made him
wild.
come and.
But I would just still feel like,
I mean, did she bareback at the thing?
yeah.
So she risked her own health. She risked her own health.
And
Just-
then,
okay,
and man,
no,
them,
that's trash.
man,
That's
them
trash,
nutted in
trash.
it,
Yeah.
and then and that was her.
But wouldn't you
That's-
just leave? I mean,
Yeah.
wouldn't you just leave?
Like, what we doing
Why
here?
you put yourself in the heart?
Especially, you're not even gonna tell him afterwards. It's like, oh man.
Yeah, I feel like, because obviously you'd want to have a big argument and then you tell him what happened, innit?
Yeah.
But
Well,
he
that's-
doesn't even know,
Yeah,
so
that's a
what
dumb
was the
move.
relevance of
That was a
this?
dumb move.
That is actually fucking crazy.
I just don't want the audience to think that that's what all girls do, because there's some dumb shit.
Well, according
So,
to Chris, look.
yeah.
You know it, like you haven't proven it. Like
is that all?
every episode we hear another story. Like yo,
By the way,
Yeah.
prove me
by the
wrong.
way, again, because I feel like we just always need to do this. You get me? These are Chris's words.
Yeah.
Hey, I beg you, someone come,
Disclaimer.
someone come and prove me wrong.
Hear me,
I don't believe all women are
Yeah,
trash.
not at all.
Someone
Are
come
you
prove me
crazy?
wrong.
Do you know what? I just feel like
Shame on
the
you.
day
Queens.
in this day and age, I feel like these things have been happening, but it's now being spoken about. So that's why we've had the men are trash phase for years, and now that women are admitting certain things, it just looks like women are trash, but we're not. We're just now kind of up in the levels of the shit that you guys do on a regular.
Huh?
But why? Like, why would
No,
you
but
be
Because
Do you
you
reckon,
know-
hold on, wait. Do you
Like-
reckon a man has ever done the equivalent to that?
Yeah.
Like, to get revenge on his chick. Gone
I don't think he's
to a
done it
swingers
to
party.
get revenge. I think he's
He-
just done it because he's a nasty motherfucker, and that's what a lot of guys do.
But you know what? I feel like it's worse
That's a
though.
slide point. That's a slide point.
I feel like for a woman to do that,
Touche, touche.
premeditated,
Yeah.
that's worse though.
Yeah.
it
I
is.
feel like it is.
But that's the whole difference between men and women, because I do feel like even when people say about
So that's
cheating,
what makes
it's just-
women worse, right?
Yeah, we are. Like,
Well, we in agreement. I'm just trying to get on the same page.
No, because if a woman cheats on you, it's definitely worse than if a man cheats on you.
Oh, 100%.
Because it's so premeditated.
Yeah, it is.
It's crime.
Like, it's a setup.
It's
we know
crime.
what we're doing,
It's
innit?
crime.
No, you don't have to ask me. I'm far from sober.
I don't
I mean,
know.
I just
I'm
was
not even gonna
thinking,
harp
she
on
fought back for a whole 2 weeks prior.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what I think is dumb. I think if you went out and you found a guy behind Oceanas and you done your thing,
we're
okay,
back
cool.
here
Well,
again.
you know, I'm not gonna lie.
This is a
When
thing.
the
One day
mic-
you're going to need to tell the story.
When the mic's
about
on.
what you did.
Yeah,
When we're driving home, I got a few questions.
Little so.
There's nothing to do with me.
Like this one time,
You know someone.
You know, a friend.
I just feel like Oceanas is one of them clubs where I know there's bare black guys that say no, I don't kiss girls on the first night that I meet them. But in Oceanas,
Yeah, man,
when,
with
Slipping, caught slipping.
when them cherry apple
Hey,
sours are costing
slipping.
£1,
That has
like,
to be probably one of the
my
worst things ever.
With the foundation, all that.
Come on, bare foundation.
You know what man's looking like he's got vitiligo and things. Like, mad.
Man has been
Mad.
in this thing, this
Yeah.
apple, this.
Like, no, it's a skin condition. It's a skin condition.
yeah. So you guys know what I'm talking about.
Oh, boy.
Hey, man, speaking of kissing, so the other day I see a clip, yeah, of this radio station in Australia. And basically, I think it's, there's a girl and a guy, a man and a woman, and they basically got to prove whether they're father or daughter or boyfriend and girlfriend. So they ask them to kiss, innit? And if they don't kiss, obviously, father or daughter, boom, boom, boom. So then they cut long story short, they end up kissing, and it's like, oh, obviously it must be boyfriend, because like the way they kissed, like it was a mad thing, innit? It was
Was it
like
white
proper,
people?
like,
Whoa.
Guess what race it is? In the words of Sean.
Just ask me.
Yeah, I'm not here to
Just
say
answer
that. I'm
me.
not here to say
Wait,
that.
just answer me that. Just answer me that. I just want to know.
Just listen to
From my own personal piece. From my own personal
Black
piece.
Chris.
I just need to know.
These times you can type this in the internet and find out yourself after.
I mean, you just need to listen to the story and you'll know. I mean, you don't,
I mean, we're in Australia, there's not a lot of black people, are there? You hear me? Come on, man, I beg you allow it. You hear me? Beg you allow it. Ease them up. Ease them up.
And there's certain things that we know different races do. And I
Can we
don't.
get to the end of the story, please?
So basically, yeah, they kissed and everyone in the radio station was like, hey, boyfriend. And it was like, oh, my boyfriend's gonna kill me, the girl said. And then flipping, they were like, yeah, it was like that.
Father and...
Yeah,
Oh.
fuck.
No, you don't have to ask me. I'm far from sober.
After that, do you stay with a girl after that?
After she lips like that.
No.
Who's doing
Not for a
family
bag.
dinner?
Not for a bag. Not for anything.
Not for anything.
I don't know, bro. Don't take no money. Don't take no
This is
money.
what I said.
$100 million.
Don't, bro. Don't.
Well,
Everything's got a price.
it wasn't like a gums. It was like, I'm trying to defend the guy. It wasn't more like a lip kind of.
Wait. But Mayweather money.
We hardly even touch.
Hold on a minute. Man's like, I don't even know what I lips my door.
No. You know what I'm getting? Your girl.
We were strange. I haven't seen her in 6
Your girl to do it.
What, her dad?
Yeah. I go for Mayweather money. Would you encourage your girl to live her dad? He's like,
Now we talking biological stepdad, father figure.
See what I'm saying? No.
She even met her dad.
Yeah, what we talking?
Take one for
Are
the
they
team.
estranged?
I mean,
but
it's
that is
definitely
right.
a madness, isn't it?
Yeah, the world's crazy.
Yeah, no,
Like-
that's real. That's real.
But the thing is, it's like a lot of people are doing things for clout. So I saw a video in the week as well, and it was of a dad with his young daughter, and she was singing the lyrics to rap, and then he was just like, "Oh, sit down, you shouldn't be singing this or whatever." And then she said something back, and he was like, "Oh, shush, because you're grand in a strip club or whatever." And it was like a little 10-second banter piece, but then a lot of people in the comments were like, "Why would you even make your daughter do that?"
Hold on, what did he make her do?
Oh yeah.
She was just singing the words to WAP, like
Yeah.
to make a TikTok.
Oh, to film. Oh,
to
okay.
film to make a TikTok.
Was it a young daughter?
Yeah,
Oh, see,
it
that's,
was a young daughter.
See, that kind of thing, like, I feel people like that need to get punched in the face real hard, man.
Yeah, because it
It's
was
like-
a lot of people that was just like saying, why would you even make your daughter do this?
Yeah.
Because you're definitely doing it for clout and you're definitely doing it to be TikTok famous, but
What are you doing
Is
to
it
the
that
door?
deep?
Like, what are you,
You know,
doing to the door?
You know what? And then it comes to the point where, like, what are you willing, like, literally, like, you're willing to sell your daughter for what?
yeah, for likes, basically.
Yeah.
People,
Yeah.
I feel people really, kind of like what we're talking about on
They
the
do
way here, like,
anything
Yeah.
for clout.
people really don't pay attention to what kind of psychological, like,
Yeah,
deep
absolutely.
scar tissues certain shit can bring across, boy. But yeah, that's
Especially in
what-
today's era, man.
Yeah.
That's gonna
Yeah.
come back, right? You know what? viral videos really do keep swinging back around, boy.
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
I'm like, bro, this has been going on for like 4 years.
You know
I'm like, this is still on the net.
I got the same video like 4 times today
I'm
alone.
like,
bro.
this is still on the fucking net.
Which video was it?
Your video.
Your
For real?
Yeah, bro.
Bruh.
Sorry.
Oh, that's P.
I'm like, this is still like, and I was
That's
like, boy, but that's a small example of imagine.
Yeah, yeah.
When
But
you're
you know what
young
the
kind of
most
shit, you
annoying
hear me?
thing is? We've been trying to go viral
Oh
for
my
a very
gosh.
long time.
And to think,
And I blatantly filmed a video and it went viral.
I
and
don't even want to say too much.
I can't even attach like my name to it, but I'm really happy because it's got millions of views and it's mine. But I can't attach
I
myself.
will-
to it.
I will
imagine
forever be
put an
very angry.
episode just after it.
Yep. Yep. Literally.
Yeah.
But you know when man didn't capitalise on the flipping.
But do you know what? Do you know what it is as well? It's madness because I only uploaded it on my Snap like normal that I do, but then I think that's when screen recording came in because then obviously somebody screen recorded it and that's how the original. Nobody has got the original. It might still be on my WhatsApp stories or whatever that I can save myself, but it just shows that people will take something and then just add their at to it and then.
I'm not gonna lie. I was talking to him about that the other day. He's still very upset with you.
It's a cold world.
I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what? It's funny, because he didn't go. Like he's not famous for it. He didn't get no money from it.
Yeah, bro.
You know what
We're not even
it's
fucking
like-
famous.
Literally, it's like, yeah.
All it does is remind me how much people ignore my shit. I'm like, oh, so you do
Yeah.
recognize the logo.
Yeah.
But that's all you've got to know
Yeah.
to relate it
Yeah.
to, man. You see
Yeah.
a logo. So I'm like, oh, so you do know what we do.
Yeah.
And
But
One
that's
of the
why.
reasons why I hate a lot of people.
But that's why it was mad because obviously it wasn't intended for that. But it just shows you that if something's gonna go viral, it fucking is gonna go
yeah,
viral.
you don't really have.
You've got no
But that's what I'm
control
saying. So
over
to go back to that, when something like that does go viral, can you imagine how much time that's going to read back round?
it. Look at
as
Dominic
she
Select.
gets older.
Why do I even know his name?
Yeah.
Do you know
He
what
has
I
to leave
mean?
the country.
Huh?
I heard he had to move out.
I mean, I
Is
feel
it?
like these are all myths.
Yeah.
But I'm not surprised. But I
Yeah.
feel like they're all myths.
Like, I'm surprised he didn't kill himself.
But around every
I mean,
winter,
he's only
every
eating
Christmas
pussy,
time,
man.
he's gonna come back.
He was very mean.
Every New Year.
Yeah.
Every New Year.
No, but I'm saying,
nuts,
don't kill
innit?
yourself up for eating pussy.
Oh,
That's
well,
crazy.
I'll be honest. Like,
That'd be wild.
Wait.
I
no.
mean,
the
if you killed
circumstances,
yourself-
the circumstances of how he was caught eating pussy, no, that's completely different.
I know, but
On the stairs,
essentially,
on
you
the
were
cold
still eating
stairs,
pussy.
on the cold stairs
When you go
outside
to
the
hell,
house.
because that's what you're doing after suicide,
Yeah.
and they ask you why you're here, you say, well, I got caught eating pussy. They're going to be like, really?
Nigga, like, nah, nigga, I know, I see it right here. Look. You're
Yeah,
trending
and you know
already.
they're evil down there as well, so it's going to be,
It's
gonna be
wild.
more better.
No, you don't have to ask me how far from sober.
So, I was listening to LBC the other day, random.
Mhm.
You know, I listen to LBC.
You know what? Every time I listen to LBC, I realize how racist the country is.
Yeah.
That's in the like. Sometimes I just like to
Yeah.
listen to this to remind myself.
Are you
where the fuck I be at?
Are you going to talk about diversity?
No.
Oh, okay, now I got you.
Oh, there was that too. Yeah,
Diversity.
diversity.
Dance group.
Yeah.
Oh, what they
Do
are
you know, I'll go through after God.
I mean, I was going to talk about Meghan and Harry.
Okay.
Like diversity sound a bit more interesting.
No,
at this
'cause you know-
moment in
you
time,
know they-
especially when I don't know what I want.
No, you know
What the fuck is going on?
No, so diversity, like they were performing on Britain's Got Talent, innit?
Yeah.
And they did the whole
What, years ago? Oh.
No, Saturday.
On
it was fun.
Saturday. Black
Oh,
Lives
they-
Oh,
Matter.
you know, because I don't watch TV.
Yeah, I know what TV is.
Yeah, but I'm surprised you haven't heard of it because it's actually
Yeah,
been
it's a big thing.
trending.
Okay, no, I
Yeah,
haven't.
a
Like,
lot.
So they did their very, powerful and dramatic Black Lives Matter.
Okay.
Like had somebody like kind of like kneeling like doing like the
Is
George
that curly
Floyd.
head small dude still there?
Yeah.
Big man now, yeah.
That's what I was
Big
going to
man
ask.
now.
He must be
Yeah.
fucking the same
Yeah.
age, same height as my man.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
he grown.
But yeah,
Pretty
go on,
much.
sorry, my man.
But yeah, but it's like obviously they did it inspired by Black Lives Matter
Yeah.
and all that, and the amount of complaints. I think it was like the highest amount of complaints
Yeah,
that they've received on
it
that
doubled in a day. It had like 1,200, and then the next day it had like 2,900 complaints.
Listen
mad.
to LBC and you won't be
Yeah,
surprised by
exactly.
that shit. I'm
Exactly.
telling you.
But they were
Listen to
complaining because they
LBC.
said that it shouldn't have been used as a political platform.
Mm.
They shouldn't have used their talent to do this. Somebody else, I went on Ashley
They could express
Banjo's.
art the way they want.
yeah,
I went,
Exactly.
and that's
Well.
exactly it. Ashley Banjo literally wrote, "This is my art, and you can't stop me,"
Exactly.
kind of thing. Because he's actually saying like,
That's mad.
"Nah, I can
Like-
express how I feel." Remember, he's mixed race as well. This is something that's actually happening.
Yeah, like-
and,
No, you can't run
to
away from it.
You
to
would
make-
think
if you feel
that would be-
uncomfortable, that's your problem.
You would think that would be so accepted for them to have that on a platform like that
Yeah.
from a group like that. It's like, look, see, we do
Yeah.
promote it. You hear me, bro?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Bro, this is the
But do
LBC.
you know what?
But
Do you know what?
know
Let me
that
show
they
you-
would rather
Yeah.
like just burn that. You hear
Of
me?
course.
It's like,
Yeah.
I don't give
Let
a
me
fuck.
show you the level of ignorance. One of the complaints that I heard was, like, someone is actually complaining that they call diversity, but they've only got like 2 or 3 white people in the group. So
I'm
how diverse is the group?
I'm actually.
That is the level of ignorance that we're dealing with.
No, this I can't. That's this
You
country.
heard that on LBC?
I can't remember.
was it?
No, I wasn't LBC.
That's
I can't
this
remember
country
where
for
it
you though, man. That is literally.
I just feel like it's actually kind of annoying because there's little if I say something, I feel like I might.
we're in a
I might
safe
look
space,
like
you know.
the bad
It's
person.
only us here. Millions of listeners. Only us in any room.
I say it, man.
You
Say it.
safe?
I just feel like sometimes with things it gets taken a certain place, and I don't think it should, or it's not fair. And by that I mean me and Zeus used to play steel pan. I still play steel pan, and steel pan is from the Caribbean, whatever. And sometimes it really bugs me when I see you're all white steel band, because it's something from the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And I sit there sometimes and
Culture
I say,
vultures.
yeah, is it a culture vulture, or am I being ignorant to the fact that it's a musical instrument that other people can play?
Before I answer that, let me ask you this. What's your views on Adele?
I thought go true.
Okay.
I didn't have a problem with her.
Come on, man.
I
know, but I
really
just
didn't have a
wanna
problem
see
with
where
her.
we're at.
So I couldn't believe
Yeah.
it. When I finally caught window that late out and I saw the picture, I was
Yeah.
like, really? Yeah, on Carnival weekend, if she did it now, it might be a bit much. She might have a bit more legs to stand on.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Carnival
But big
weekend.
Carnival weekend.
Like she done it for a reason. She literally
Yeah,
didn't
me.
just say, I'm gonna wear a Jamaican.
If she was next to
top
a man
today.
that had like one of them dread hats and a palm tree,
Yeah.
you might have a leg to stand on.
But she
come
literally
on,
done it
was
for
a
the culture,
literally
because
little
not in
costume
a
and
carnival you see women who look and dress like how Adele dressed
Yeah,
for that.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
for us as Londoners, we get it. You know the people that were vexed? The Americans.
Really?
They were the ones that were vexed with it, when the English people were like, no, because that's what Notting Hill Carnival's
yeah,
about.
yeah,
We
yeah.
get it. But they were vexed.
They should
And
understand because they got New York and
Yeah, but
Carolina and all them things.
Americans don't even
But
know where
probably,
they come from.
you know what? It probably
They
is.
don't, that's true.
And I don't know, but I bet you a lot of the white culture don't get involved with that side of it.
No,
as they
they
do
don't.
here.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Because you know, even the LBC
Yeah.
listeners like to take a stroll down Notting Hill and Carnival.
Yeah.
Don't let it for you. Yeah. As they're eating a little jerk and rice and
Yeah.
peas. You hear me?
Spicy. But this is the thing, yeah. I feel like sometimes when we were growing up, we didn't know what was allowing them into our culture, but then also we didn't know when they were stealing the culture from us. And I feel like as I've got older, I started to realise that, because I had white friends and I came over their hair and didn't think it was anything, because it's just, I'm just camering my white friend's hair.
Yeah.
But now, if they use camerers and they say, oh, I've just started this new style and they try to make money off
This
it,
is what I was going to
then
say.
that's the issue there.
I think there's a difference between embracing a culture and, you know, paying homage to a culture, and then there's a very big difference in terms of rebranding, trying
Yeah.
to rebrand a culture as to your thing, because that's stealing.
Yeah.
You realise
Yeah.
though how cool we are though, because we're only forced to look at it like that now
Yeah.
because of the way they're going on.
Yeah.
But you see how how naturally you just said, right, man, just used to do the hair, and it was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like you don't look
Yeah,
at it anyway.
not
You
at
just
all.
realise
We're
how.
all, I know you guys have got a white guy friend that always used to hang around with you guys.
Yeah, white
And
is-
everybody has,
Everybody got a white-
everybody has
white
one of those.
man, white tea.
Yeah, literally. Like, everyone's
You don't
got.
have a don't do that. Go on. Let the people
come
know.
on.
Yeah, let us know. Yeah,
I don't.
So
have a
everyone
white
growing
friend?
up, everyone had
never
like
had
a
a white
different culture
friend?
I
friend.
mean, in primary school, I went to since then I went to all black secondary school, and then
Where?
Oh, you got
Congo?
a white friend.
No, in Tottenham. Man.
Bloody hell.
In Tottenham.
You got a white friend.
What am I saying? Who? What's his name?
I seen some not black people.
But the thing is,
Where?
Don't let Chris do that to you. I see the one not
No,
black
Chris,
friend.
don't claim them now.
No,
Don't want them
no.
to.
Wait, the only non-black is that
Yes.
my football people, and then I
So
see them
what,
on Saturday,
they're
and
not
that's it.
friends?
Bye.
That's
No, they're not my
enough.
friends.
I ain't
Nah.
seen
They're not my
whites
friends.
for a while.
The only time I see them was on the pitch, and that's it. That's it.
No, you don't have to ask me, I'm far from sober.
anyway, I'ma just say, because I'm lead boozer this week, innit?
Yeah.
You lead that, man.
Do you know what? I'm not even gonna lie to you, yeah. On the way down here, I was talking to Six about men not really leading in the relationships that I wanna go in and stuff like that.
What does
And
that
I don't
mean? What
and I
do
don't
you mean
always
by
wanna
that?
lead. By that I mean I'm an alpha female, totally admit it. You guys know that's probably why I'm on the show. But
I mean, you're the only one that turned up to the audition.
yeah, but I feel like when you have a strong female, I know that I like to kind of be in control. And the problem is I like to be in control because sometimes if I leave control to certain people, they
Man.
won't do what needs to be done.
Just say it.
And
What,
then I
what
get
do you
annoyed
mean
by it.
by control? What? Give an example of control? Like where you
So
would like to
me,
be led?
my control is like I have different levels of anxiety, and my anxiety is that I'm not in control of the situation. So even though we're in September, I like to know what's going on in October. I like to know what's going on before, so I can organise
What
my
do you
thing,
mean?
and I like to be in
Like,
control.
what, if you was with someone, you want to know what you're going to be doing in October.
To a certain extent, yeah.
Like what? Like a date? Like a...
If we're gonna date,
a
like
goal?
like different things like that's. I'm just saying in general, that's where my kind of anxiety comes
You're
from.
a
That's why
control
I need to know dates and stuff. Can be a control
That's
freak,
a
but
lot
then
of
I
pressure
need
though.
to
Like, especially when it
organise.
sounds
Yeah,
like
it
you don't
doesn't
even know
surprise you.
what
Yeah, but then
you want
by a
in
man
October.
leading is slightly different in the sense of I don't want to say to you, let's go out next week Friday. It would be nice if you was just to come home and just to organise something. I don't want to have to. So this is the analogy that I always use.
Oh, so you're saying guys
Hold
don't
on,
do that?
I'm talking.
Oh.
No joke.
Nah.
You know when power gets to the head.
No.
Lead.
No, this is the analogy that I use, and you lot might think this is so fucking dumb. But I want flowers, and I want you to buy me flowers, but I don't want to tell you to buy me flowers, because if you buy me flowers, you've only bought them
because of you,
told-
not
yeah.
because of them.
Yeah. No, but it's one of those things that sometimes I don't think people use the initiative, and it's not very difficult. I'm the kind of person that if I know you like Snickers, yeah, and I go to the shop, I might just come home and buy you some Snickers because I know you like Snickers. I shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to keep telling me things
But
that you know I
that's,
like.
that's just the type of guy.
Yeah,
So
you're
you're,
dating,
so you're
yeah.
explaining that
Yeah.
you're saying that's the type of guy you just seem to be encountering.
Because
Yeah.
there's a lot of
So,
guys. There's a lot of
so
guys.
say that- say
There's
that-
a lot of
This
guys
is a
that do.
message to all the
Yeah,
guys
like
that have been
guys like
dating
that.
Kaylee. You don't need to do better.
Like,
Yeah,
you know,
man,
dead
you
up.
ain't-
Yeah,
you
I
don't
think-
like
I think
represent
it's-
him, man.
I just think
Baka.
I control everything else within my life, innit?
Oh, is it? You do, dude.
I control
Where's
everything
my
in my life.
Jesus, nigga?
These times we randomly get a caller coming in.
I feel like back in the day it was a thing that the men was strong, they were the breadwinners, they were this, they were that, and I think something's changed and men like to be kept. I don't want a kept man.
Nah, I
don't say men, don't say men.
Do you think that has something to do
Same way
with
you
how...
said women are trash, I can say men.
Do you feel that has something to do with women feeling and being more empowered these days more than before?
Absolutely, and I definitely feel like it's got things to do with insecurities. And if a man isn't secure within himself, then how is he supposed to kind of lead the household? And he lets the woman take control, but then eventually when the woman says, I don't want to take control anymore, that man doesn't have a backbone to control, and then the
What
woman
do
ends
you
up losing.
think
It's the
makes a
dynamics
man
change.
insecure?
Oh, I think there's loads of things.
Do you think a lot of it's to do with the actual woman or life in general?
I think it's life in general, and I think a lot of men end up being insecure because a lot of things that you men do are deemed as gay, in whatever these things are. Like, if you like your girl and you say, oh yeah, no, I'm just going to go home because we're just going to watch a movie today, your guys are going to look at you some type of way. Like,
What age are you
you're not
talking?
allowed
I
to
was
be what-
just
you're
about
not
to
allowed
say
to be whatever.
age,
Yeah, it's age, and
age,
some
age.
people grasp it now, but some people still don't really get it.
What
No,
age are we talking about? Because it's questionable to maybe just not talk to those kind of people, period.
Yeah.
If they're at a
Yeah,
certain
but
age and they're still thinking that.
They don't get
You'd
it.
say that, but there's still guys that are doing
Yeah, but don't
teenage
talk to them.
shit.
Yeah,
I
so-
don't.
Yeah, no,
I
yeah.
don't. But I'm saying
But
that's
that's
just one of my examples. But I'm just saying there's a lot of insecurities with
Do
men,
you still
especially
meet
because
30 plus guys?
I meet 30 plus guys. I also know that I
that are like that.
Yeah,
where it's
I
like,
earn decent
if they
enough
tell
money
their
as
man
well.
there, if they tell their man there, oh, I'm just chilling with wifey today, we're just gonna watch a look on Netflix.
yeah, because it depends on
Man, them will
your-
say, oh,
it depends
you're-
on their circle, innit?
That's
Depends
mad.
on their
That's
circle.
wild.
Is
really
that circle
mad.
young then?
That's wild. They,
Young minded.
I feel like you guys might be a little bit different, but there's a lot of guys that are not their
I'm
age
going to
group.
get cuddles with wifey. You're not cuddling me. Fuck off.
I'm going to play
But then
DJ
But then that's what I said.
Man, them.
You're secure. You're secure
I'll
within yourself to say that. If you're an insecure guy, you still rate what your friends think of you.
No, but that's especially for reasons like that. That's really mad. I think that says a lot more about the dude than it does about anything else.
Absolutely.
Like, I more judge.
Absolutely.
I more judge the dude.
But it's
has
crazy
to
that there's
figure
guys
it
out there like that.
Yeah, I didn't know.
You
I didn't know
guys
at this
will be
age.
very surprised that there's a lot of guys out there, and it's like guys do this thing. It's just like, oh, they might say, oh yeah, I really want to date you. I want to take you out, and they might take you on one date, and then the next minute it's just like it's dead because they've taken you out on that one date, they automatically assume that. Oh, you should just come to mine, or I should just come to yours. Or it's boring.
Pound town turn.
I've done it now. Let's go. Let's go.
What? We're gonna do this again? Have the same chat and drink the same juice, eat the same half chicken and chicken.
No, but isn't
So
it more
what?
down
Do
to
that 3 times and they get
Like-
pound. I might dish out the pound town.
Ain't it more down to the
The
intention behind the
economic
dates?
I think that a lot of guys don't know how to date. And it's because through your teenagers, and you don't have to admit this as well, yeah? Through your teenagers, you didn't know how to date because nobody taught you how to date. The only way you guys learn how to date is dependent on the women that you date.
Yeah, and it's and
if you didn't date certain women, then you still wouldn't know how to date.
And it depends even if you date like that, because in my teenagers, I didn't date.
No, exactly.
I was talking to him. I feel like I'm a great. I feel like I'm a great. I'm a great.
Oh, my back.
I feel like I'm a great dater, but I feel like people don't have to date.
No, they don't know how to date.
Nah, you only she's right. You only, as a man, you kind of only take to dating after a certain period.
But this is the thing.
And then you got to go through that dating stage.
Yeah.
And it's annoying because
That's an expensive stage. That's an expensive stage.
A guy will say to me, "Oh yeah, I want to take you on a date," and you have the conversation. Like, "Oh, so yeah, so where do you want to go?" What? That's not my responsibility, my G. You want to date me. It's not my responsibility.
You know, she literally says it to me like that as well. The voice gets deeper into
I know, I'm a little bit gets in it. But it's not the responsibility of women if you want to date me. And I don't really give a shit where you take me, but it's taking the initiative to take me somewhere. And do you know where you would take me? If we had a conversation and you do the bait thing of, oh, what kind of food do you like, or whatever, you realise I like Thai food. You find a nice Thai restaurant and you take me there. It's not difficult.
But the joke is though, yeah?
But you've chosen it. It's actually not difficult.
The joke, I feel like I'm going to say this
Date night,
in
lady.
the leg, yeah? But I feel like it all depends on, I feel like you said this, like their intentions.
Yeah.
I feel like if they're interested... Like,
If man's just looking
If I'm just trying to be, I'm not doing the whole dating thing, no.
It's not even that much behind the intention kind of thing, because there's a lot of girls you don't even have to date to go on to beat. So therefore your intention is shit. That if you're going to try to tell me you want to date me but you don't really want to date me, you want to fuck, then you're an idiot, because you could have just been honest and you could have just beat. You don't have to. So therefore, guys that generally say they want to date really do want to date, but they just don't know how to. And then therefore, again, it's up to the woman to then have to teach that guy, and then we teach him, and then he goes and dates Sarah Louise, and she's great.
Yeah. According to Chris. Just Nando's and a blowy boy.
And you know what it is? Because a lot of guys get it twisted where they're like, oh yeah, I don't want to pay on the first date, I don't want to spend certain money.
Do guys say that?
I'm telling you.
What guys are these? Who are you?
But you know what? But then I don't.
And where are you meeting?
But a lot of them. I'm not talking about just me. I'm talking about a lot of the guys are not wrong though.
Couple, man.
No, listen to me. Listen to me. They're not wrong though. I don't believe that a man should have to spend like £100 and £150 on a woman that he doesn't know yet. Honestly.
First date.
Exactly. That's what I'm doing. So you guys are not really the guys that I'm talking about. Because you guys are.
You know what? There's so much wrong in this whole comment. I'm hearing bare alarm bells, you know. Bare alarm bells. And you wonder why I don't want to do it again.
Listen, if I spend £150 on the first date,
I don't know who you are. Who are you?
Queen. But there's a lot of
You know
girls.
the only way that bill can get to that, because I'm not even gonna sit here and pay like I haven't racked up a bill, but drinks.
Yeah.
Drinks. Yeah, you know when you're there and it's like, another one.
Yeah,
the mood's right.
Okay. But this is the thing, because
there's no way man's getting.
But then this is
how
why
much was
people
the bill?
argue over
I'm already thinking that the
I'm
men
different.
that do that don't have no substance. They're just going for flash.
that's my
what-
problem.
yeah,
That's what a lot of girls
no
are going
joke,
No
for.
flash.
No
No, I mean,
joke.
no
Nah,
substance.
man,
No
come,
substance.
I'll no bands and
Like that is literally what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
A lot of guys are dating, but they're not dating correctly. They're dating and they're saying to you, oh yeah, where do you want me to take you? They're going to take you on a nice little sexy date, but they've got no substance. They're sitting there with their watch and they're just doing it for flashlights. So therefore, I'm not dating those kind of guys, because you're still insecure in that as
You
well.
see that? There's a lot of guys that literally rely on the drip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
Legit.
it. You know when they try to put out a banging trailer, but the film's shit. It's like,
That's my point. It's very difficult to
worst.
date in this day and age, only because, as you said, there's no substance. What's the intentions for dating? I think people definitely get lost up in the sauce, and in 2020 to date somebody is fucking difficult, and it's going to be even worse because now we can't even go nowhere again.
You know what? Quick sidebar, because I heard it.
We actually haven't even introduced ourselves.
Oh shit!
We've been talking. Honestly,
big chat.
I can't even lie
We
yet.
haven't.
I feel like we've just done a whole episode of random shit that we can put out separately. Because that was some juicy shit we've been talking about.
Yo, quickly, let's introduce ourselves. Now, quickly, let me just say, so we don't break it up, because I was listening to something the other day, and they were basically asking, is it harder to date now as a millennial, or was it harder to date back in the day? It's like, what's easier, basically?
Harder to date now, 100%.
You reckon?
100%.
I would have thought there's more things to do now.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, but I'm not too sure, but it's like one of them ones where it's like,
There's more to do.
I'm not too sure.
There's loads more to do. But
There's
this
so
is,
much
this is
more
why,
ways to
this
make
is why I
contact.
go back
I said
to
it to say
this.
this. I feel like you just literally got the internet. Dating play. Like the internet will tell you
But
where
this-
to go, bro.
this
Oh,
is
do you mean
my
to find a
point.
date or to actually
But
go on
this is the
dates?
point. You guys are men, yeah, and you guys might be different to the kind of guys that are out there. And I'm not just talking from my experience. I'm talking about a lot of girls will tell you that it's difficult to date now. Do you know why? Because guys don't have to be even committed into your conversation these days. Somebody might message you and be like, "How was your day, babe, today?" and then message you back on Friday. It's just that they don't have that same type of investment because they've gone on Instagram, they've started scrolling, they've started to DM somebody else. The level of concentration and engagement or whatever isn't
that's
how
true.
it used
But
to
do you
be.
know-
So it's so easy to just say, "Oh yeah, no, actually I didn't like her," and then just go somewhere else.
But
It's
Yeah,
so
well, hold
easy.
on,
girls
hold on.
have that same
Why are
option,
you
though.
exactly? Why are you only
Girls
putting
do
that
have that
men?
same option,
Do you
but
know
I
much-
don't want that option. If
You
you're
know much
talking to
girl
me,
are
then
just
talk to me.
entertaining bare man in their
And
DMs.
I'm not competing. It's not a
But then
girl's
there's also-
doing and a guy's
yeah,
doing,
so-
but
but-
that's just what.
So
that's
clearly
just
the
what
playing
I'm saying.
field's even.
Yeah.
From my
I'm not.
sounds.
I wouldn't say the playing field's even because me as a girl, if you're trying to talk to me because you want to take me out on a date or whatever, then I'm now engaging with you, and then I've got to sit there and wait for your message in 2 days for you to
But you don't
reply
wait.
back
A
to
girl
me.
them don't wait. They'll talk to
Some
other people
girls
in the
don't
meantime.
wait. Some girls, but I'm not talking about because
obviously
he done
that
it,
much
she
is
done
waiting.
it. It's
No, you don't have to ask me, I'm far from sober.
you know that you can go to the walk on flipping one of the bridges, the QE2, and it's free. It's not that difficult. And girls, we like that shit. But you guys are all in this. Oh my gosh, I've got to wear this. I've got to look like this.
No,
For
don't
who,
say
bro?
you guys. Don't say you guys. Don't
And
say you
and
guys.
it's because there are certain girls like you're talking
That
about
are just
guys
Yeah,
that are
that
into
into. But that's what I mean. That's
So
why I
it
said
just
it's,
depends on the kind
Wait,
of
you know
that's why I said it's also harder to date because that's what guys want. They want the Instagram girls. They want
not all.
Nah.
a lot of guys. A lot of guys
Wait.
do.
Because they look good, but you don't necessarily.
It's a trailer.
Like,
It's a trailer.
it's just good to look at. And good.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think a lot of guys want that. Only the guys
Not
that
as
are into
wifey.
the
Yeah,
that
they wanna
rely
smash
on
it.
drip.
They just want a
Rely on
trophy
drip.
wife.
You literally got a match. There's girls that
Yeah.
want a guy for drip, and there's guys that only rely
Yeah.
on drip to get girls.
Like-
You guys need to
Oh,
pair
yeah,
off.
that's you. That's you.
Leave
Fuck
it
off.
right.
Go to Fernando together.
Nando's.
That is
But
actually
listen,
real
all
talk.
the guys listening that are struggling where to go on dates, hit me up, man. I got you, lot, man.
Oh, what? Dating? Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
come on, I got
giving
you, man.
advice.
Yeah, man. I'm helping. I can't hear this again. I can't hear this
Uncle
again.
Black Chris.
No, you don't have to ask me, I'm far from sober.